There's controversy over plans for a big new housing development in East Cleveland. 1,500 people have signed a petition against the scheme, which developers want to build next to a country park. The campaigners claim the £45 million plan to build 400 homes at Flats Lane in Eston would destroy the area. But the developers say it would bring jobs, investment and improvements to the area. Stuart Wincup has this report.
Above the houses in the shadow of Eston Hills. Beyond the trees, this is where the new housing development could be built. But it's right next to a country park. Some claim the building work would destroy this woodland, killing off the wildlife.
Because you put in like 400 houses, that's 800 cars, that's 1,600 people right next to a country park. Now wildlife needs space, and this space behind me that's been decimated in recent weeks is crucial to the success of the country park.
But the developers say if its 400 homes are approved, it will pay a substantial amount to improve the country park next door. And it says there's another important reason why the scheme must go ahead.
The scheme, as we see it, can make a very important contribution to meeting Redcar and Cleveland's housing requirement. Over the last 15 years, they've consistently failed to meet their housing requirements year on year. Indeed, in 2012-13, they built just 61 new homes in a year. They should, we say, be building at least 355 new homes a year.
It also says the £45 million housing project would support local businesses and create 125 jobs. But campaigners claim the developers can't be trusted.
When they put this road in here, they said it was for agricultural purposes. 3 months later, it's now for 400 houses to gain access. There was a pond. Local people who used to come up and see the frogs, the newts in the pond, and they were here, the local people, when they actually came along with the bulldozers, picked the dirt up and just threw it in the pond without due regard to what was in there. So that's as much as their ecological side is going to be. Can we trust them? The answer's no.
Theakston Land accepts there are many other brownfield sites in the area, but says nobody wants to live on them. So the battle lines have been drawn. The developers say the housing scheme will actually improve the country park and bring in more visitors, but campaigners say it will destroy it and kill off all the wildlife. A planning application has now been submitted and Redcar and Cleveland Council are expected to make a final decision in around August-September time. Stuart Wincup, BBC Look North in Eston.